Warren Buffett once made a $10,000 bet against Wall Street's smartest minds and crushed them with one shockingly simple strategy. No fancy tricks, no insider info, just timeless rules anyone can follow. The crazy part? You don't need millions to use them. In this video, we'll break down 9 rules Buffett lives by to grow his money. And rule number 9 might be the one thing you've never considered. Buffett bought his first stock at age 11. Not because he was rich, but because he understood time as the most powerful multiplier. The earlier you start, the more compound interest works in your favor. Imagine planting a tree. At first it's slow, but give it years and the growth becomes exponential. Buffett calls compounding the 8th wonder of the world. It's not just about investing, it's about habits. Every dollar saved, every smart decision made early, compounds into something massive. Even if you're not 11, the best time to start is now, because compounding doesn't care how much you begin with. It cares how long you stay consistent. Buffett didn't chase quick wins, he chased time. And that's a race anyone can join. Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours a day. Not TikToks, not hot takes, books, reports, letters. He says knowledge builds like compound interest. The more you learn, the more you earn. But here's the key. Buffett doesn't just read to consume. He reads to understand. He studies businesses, human behavior, and market cycles. He's not trying to be the smartest guy in the room. He's trying to be the most prepared. You don't need to read 500 pages a day, but you do need to build a habit of curiosity. Learn about money. Learn about psychology. Learn about mistakes others made so you don't have to repeat them. Buffett's edge isn't luck, it's literacy. And every page you turn is a step closer to financial clarity. Buffett doesn't buy stocks, he buys businesses. And he doesn't care what happens next week, he cares what happens in the next decade. That's why he holds companies like Coca-Cola and Apple for years. He's not reacting to headlines, he's betting on fundamentals. Most people panic when prices drop. Buffett smiles. Because he knows value doesn't vanish, it just gets temporarily ignored. Thinking long-term means ignoring noise. It means asking, will this still matter in 10 years? Whether it's investing, career moves, or spending habits, Buffett zooms out. And that zoom out gives him clarity when others are lost in the fog. If you want to grow your money, stop chasing trends. Start building foundations. Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. He drives a modest car. He doesn't splurge on yachts or private islands. Why? Because wealth isn't about what you show, it's about what you keep. Living below your means isn't deprivation. It's freedom. It's the ability to invest, to wait, to choose. Buffett could afford anything, but he chooses simplicity. That's not just frugality, it's discipline. Most people upgrade their lifestyle with every raise. Buffett upgrades his patience. If you want to grow your money, don't just earn more. Spend less than you earn. That gap is where wealth lives, and Buffett protects that gap like it's sacred. Buffett says, if you're smart, you don't need debt. If you're dumb, you shouldn't use it. Harsh? Maybe. True? Absolutely. Debt is a reverse investment. It compounds against you. Buffett avoids credit cards, high-interest loans, and risky leverage. He knows that debt limits freedom, it forces decisions, it adds stress, and it steals future income. Buffett's empire wasn't built on borrowed money, it was built on patience and profit. If you're in debt, the first investment you should make is in paying it off, because every dollar of interest avoided is a dollar earned. Buffett doesn't gamble with debt, he builds with discipline. Buffett doesn't invest in things he doesn't understand. Crypto? Nope. Tech startups he can't explain? Pass. He sticks to what he knows. Consumer goods, insurance, banking. That's his circle of competence. And staying inside it keeps him safe. Most people chase shiny objects. Buffett chases clarity. He knows that confidence without competence is dangerous. You don't need to know everything. You need to know what you know and stay there. Whether it's investing, career choices, or side hustles, ask, do I understand this deeply? If not, learn first, act later. Buffett's success isn't about being everywhere, it's about being precise. Buffett says temperament matters more than intelligence. When markets crash, he doesn't panic. When prices soar, he doesn't chase. He stays calm, because emotions are the enemy of good decisions. Fear makes you sell low. Greed makes you buy high. Buffett trains his mind like a monk, detached, observant, rational. He doesn't let headlines hijack his strategy. He lets logic lead. Emotional calm isn't passive, it's powerful. It means you can wait, you can think, you can act with clarity. If you want to grow your money, master your emotions. Because the market doesn't reward panic, it rewards patience. Buffett made bad bets. Dexter Shoe Airlines. Even Berkshire Hathaway itself started as a mistake. But here's the magic. He learned. He didn't hide from errors, he studied them. He turned losses into lessons. Most people bury their financial mistakes. Buffett frames them. He asks, what did I miss? What can I do better next time? That mindset turns failure into fuel. You will make money mistakes. Everyone does. But if you treat them as tuition, not trauma, you'll grow. Buffett's wealth isn't just built on wins. It's built on wisdom earned through losses. Buffett doesn't chase goals. He builds systems. He sets up routines for reading, frameworks for investing, filters for decision-making. Goals are destinations, systems are vehicles, and Buffett's vehicle is built for endurance. Want to save more? Build a system that automates it. Want to invest wisely? Build a checklist that filters bad decisions. Buffett's success isn't random, it's repeatable, because systems don't rely on motivation, they rely on structure. If you want to grow your money, don't just dream big. Build small, repeatable actions. That's how Buffett wins, day after day, year after year. You don't need billions to follow Buffett's rules. You need belief. You need patience. You need clarity. These 9 rules aren't secrets, they're signals. Signals that wealth isn't about luck, it's about behavior. Buffett didn't win because he was born rich. He won because he mastered simple habits. Start early. Learn constantly. Spend wisely. Stay calm. Build systems. These aren't just financial tips. They're life strategies. And now they're yours. If this video sparked something in you, drop a comment with the rule you'll apply first. Subscribe for more deep dives into wealth psychology and emotional mastery.